Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have a fun and super cute tutorial here for you guys. I'm actually going to take the time to just show how I'm doing this so that you guys can all make this, because I'm trying to hang this up and I'm also trying to sell some in my store. So let's see how it goes. So what you're going to want to begin by doing is grabbing your choice of yarn color. You're going to want to be using 2, or you could honestly even use 4, but I'm just using 2. You're going to want some scissors. I'm using my 4mm crochet hook, like a thicker and not too tight look, which I'm kind of going for. I make my loop. Okay, I'm gonna put that loop on my crochet hook, and so I'm gonna start by chaining 10. So however wide you want these to be. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do a little pull so that I can go back into the first one. So I'm gonna do a double crochet stitch for this pattern. So I'm gonna loop, wrap the yarn around my hook, and I'm gonna go back into the first chain. Okay, I'm gonna pull that forward, wrap around, pull 2, and then wrap around and pull another 2. So I'm gonna show you that again. I'm gonna wrap the yarn around my hook. I'm going to go into that next chain area. Okay, I'm going to pull that yarn forward. Then I'm going to wrap around, pull 2, and wrap around, pull 2. So we've chained on 10, so that means I'm doing 5 brown and then I'm switching the color to my peachy color. So I have done 1, 2, and now I have to do 3 more stitches. Double crochet stitches. So this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. And once you've done your 5th, you're going to stop here. You're going to stop at that point where there's 2 loops on your crochet hook, and this is where you're going to be switching your color. I'm going to set it at the back of my work, okay, and kind of hold everything like this. And then I'm going to pull that yarn through those last 2 loops, and then now we're using my peachy color. And then I'm going to go wrap the yarn around my hook and do 5 double crochets again. So that's what the first row looks like. I'm going to rotate my work and face kind of like the inside or the back, and I'm just going to do the same thing. So wrap the yarn around my hook. I'm going to go into the first stitch and do my double crochet all the way across at those 2 loops again, because now we're switching colors. You're going to want to make sure that you do bring that yarn that's attached to your yarn ball to the back, because this is the back side. We don't want a random piece of yarn sticking out in the front. We're going to grab the brown yarn, okay, and we're going to pull that through just like we did the last row, and then we're doing our 5 double crochets in our other color. Here I am facing the front again. I'm going to do my last row like this with brown to my coral. I'm going to do my 5 double crochets. Okay, I have my 2 loops left on my crochet hook, and now I'm switching to my pink. I make sure all the strings are coming from the back, and I grab my coral and I bring it through those 2 loops. I just do my 5 double crochets again. We have 2 loops on our crochet hook, but we need to change the color so that we get the checkered effect. Swing over the brown and bring it so that I can grab it, and I'm going to pull that through. And if you need to, just pull the color to tighten it. And now we're done this facing it this way, so now I'm going to turn my work around and work from the back. I'm going to wrap the yarn around my hook, and I'm going to do my 5 double crochets. So you just repeat that pattern, okay? And so that's really all you are going to do. And then once we get here, we have the 2 loops we're switching over, so we have to grab our color, bring it over. You don't want it too tight, so kind of loose, and pull it through those 2 loops. And then we're gonna do our 5 double crochets in the coral, and then we have officially changed over the pattern colors, and now we're able to finish this off by just doing our 2 other rows in the colors that they are now, in the placements of colors that they're now at. So I'm gonna go finish off those 2 rows and show you what to do once this is done. So once you're at the end of your square and you have the 2 loops on your crochet hook, you're just gonna take that color and you're just gonna pull that through those 2 loops, and then you're gonna cut off the yarn here. And you're just going to pull that color through, and that tightens it so that you now have your square. You will have to do 6 of these squares for 1 square. So I'm going to show you guys how to attach the pieces once you made them. So I've made about 60 pieces, a couple already done. So this is what I wanted them to look like, and this is what they look like. So they're so cute. Easy. So what I do is I literally take the good side as well, get the nice side, make sure that they're both facing the same way. And I'm going to put both of the good sides like this. And I'm going to put it through in between the stitches. That's where I'm going to put my crochet hook, in between the stitches. And then I'm literally going to grab whatever color. I'm trying to keep the colors that I'm choosing to close them with the same as here. So I'm going to choose the coral. I'm going to just loop the yarn around my crochet hook and pull through the 2 parts. So you can see I'm pulling it through there. And then I'm literally just going to take the yarn on the top of my crochet hook, and I'm going to pull like that. So I'm going to go through the 2 pieces. I'm going to bring that yarn forward, wrap it on the top, and pull through 2. So basically I'm doing a slip stitch on the top, pull that through. So now they're attached in it. So as you can see, I now have another good side, and I'm literally going to do the same thing. So I'm going to put it through between the stitches. I'm going to grab my yarn. I'm going to pull it through and do my slip stitch. I have 3 attached. And then I'm just going to do that one more time. And then I'm going to put 1 on the side. So I'll just quickly show you. Attach the other last 2 pieces on the side. So on like the top side here, or you can go here, it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to attach it here. So what I have to make sure again is make sure that the good side is facing outward. And now I've just attached that, and I've kept the yarn there, so I haven't cut it off. And this is where I'm going to start building the square. Attaching this side, and then once I'm done attaching here, I'll turn it and attach here. And once I'm done attaching here, I'll come and attach it there. Everything will be attached, so it'll literally be like the square. And then you have to add the other top, and then I'll just go here and I'll start by attaching it here. I have 1 of these open, I'll fill the stuffing in, and then I will close it. So that's basically how you can close the square, but it's super easy to do this. So yeah, you can come up with probably many ways to do this, but I just showed you what I do. So I just kind of start off by making this shape first, and then I add the other one. This like thread that I bought from Amazon, and I'm going to use this because it's a little bit stronger. I just kind of think it would be really cool to have this, so I'm just going to crochet this by doing chains. So I've made my little loop there. And I'm just gonna make, I don't know how many chains, let's just say I'm gonna make like 200, however long I feel like it works. And then I'll show you how I weave it through the cube since they are all done. This is about how long I did the string. It's about this long. I would say it's longer than like a door area. Hold it through the first one. I'm poking my crochet hook through the middle and through the top like so. And then I'm taking the string and I'm placing it on my crochet hook and I'm pulling it through there. I'm just going to place my crochet hook in the middle, put the string on, and pull it through onto the other side so that it looks like that on the top. And that's literally what I'm gonna do to all of the boxes. And you can see that it makes it easier to move them around and like position how we want them to dangle. But like, come on,